Hello everyone. Here, I'm gonna hold the phone this way because everyone says I've been holding the phone sideways. So, geez, where do I even start? So I took apart a bit of that transmission, just that gearbox, the really heavy one that wrecked my wrist. Been a couple days off here lately because just dealing with stuff. This is just steel. Found another cast aluminum transmission. That's another piece of that transmission over there. Bit of brass. I can't really see the video right now because it's brightening settings too high or low or whatever. Just a piece of a fan. There's another kind of gearbox thing, cast aluminum, lots of cast aluminum. And I found 3 of those fans, those rad fans. Oh, yeah, I've been having a toothache, so I've been gargling, or not gargling, swishing around in my mouth, salt water. So there's 3 of those off the fans. Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of like a little tired too right now. I went to my buddy's. He wanted me to pick up a... Oh, there's an alternator too. And there was this big motor. This motor, I'm not kidding. I almost ran it over, as you can see. But this motor actually weighs more than this transmission. So I'm going to tear that apart when I get a chance. I went to my buddy's. This was one load, that stuff I just showed you. But I went to my buddy's. And he gave me all this. He still has a lot more. He has aluminum sheeting and big huge steel tank. So there's a bathtub. Oh, here. If I can get a view. No, can't. Okay. So there's a bathtub, just a steel bathtub. A barbecue with stainless steel, you know, for the body. I don't see any brass in there, to be honest. No, I don't see any brass, so whatever. Geez, I can't see the video, so I can't really, sorry for the bad quality. I'm just trying to get a video out with this. I don't know if you can see in there, so I have some garbage in here too, so that's why it looks messy in there, but I have some aluminum channel over there. Here, can I put my drink down for a sec? Over there, the aluminum channel. Looks like it came off a double window. More of these, another fan. Some kind of pump, but had a long ass cord on it. Couple beer cans, the tall ones. There is a crutch in there, as you can see. Another aluminum channel right here too. Some kind of old fire extinguisher. Speaker. What else? There's another fan there. See past my red toolbox there? Some kind of chair also. There's a chair. Not really heavy. Found these in a shed near his place. There's some angle iron, looks like a bed frame. As you can see, I can't really. There's 2 sinks. Both are just stainless steel. So, well, one looked like cast iron, but it's not, which is a shame. I finally found out what these things are from. If you guys remember in my past videos and what I took to the scrapyard. These are off of transmissions. I didn't know that. They come out of the back end here. I gotta pop that out. This transmission's a little harder to pull apart than that one did, you know. So, what time are we at here on this video here? Can I see? 4 minutes? Jeez. Can't even see in this. What else is new? Yeah, that cabinet. By now I'm just gonna keep that thing. Oh, another thing is, look all the nice bolts that come off this stuff. Like, I don't know if you can see some of those, but some really nice bolts. I'm probably just gonna keep that. Oh, and I found a vacuum. Didn't cut the cord off, but nice long cord on it. And I get the motors out of there. Geez, what else? What else? Yeah, they got a lot of stuff over there. Probably one more good load out of there. And of course I can't do this with one hand. Keep my drink over there. I'm still stripping that aluminum wire. So some bad news there. My buddy, I gave him a ride. He lost $24,000 he had in cash. He was gonna go buy a vehicle in the morning, and he lost it. But he was drinking, so you know it was only a matter of time when he was gonna lose it. Is there anything new in here? Not really. Oh, that air conditioning unit, I finally got it. The Freon took it out of it. These are the copper aluminum rads. Nice thick one. They weigh quite a bit, these two. So, that's pretty nice. And then I took the shell. I didn't take it away. I started moving my aluminum. As you see, my thing's a little more empty. I'm moving aluminum over to this bin. Because literally I just got so much aluminum. More than I've ever had before, so this is just the best steel that's going around the corner. I'm starting to try and get a little bit better organized here but the more organized you are, the more slower your progress is. Oh, and here's some copper I found too. I'm trying to think where I found that. But I already cut it with my bolt cutters, so like technically that should be well, this is painted, so I guess that wouldn't be number 1, but that middle one right there, it's like there's no paint on it, and I cut the brass and solder off. So what would that be? You guys answer that one. Last time I checked, that's called number 1 copper, you know, like whatever. I'm not gonna complain too much. And then I have 2 bags of cans to deal with. This is just garbage. It was full of lost shotgun shells and beer cans, so I made $10 gas off of this box here. And then another thing full of cans. That's full of crushed cans, and it's got some weight to it. And then these balls I gotta deal with. Basically what I gotta do is well, these ones are easy. The ones without the caps are just step on them. It's as best as you can do. These ones with the caps, you gotta step on them and you gotta press the thing. Or sorry, undo the cap a little bit. Steel frame. There's not much left back here. If you guys remember, I had all that wire. I took that inside. Oh my god, what a mess. Well, that's what happens when you get your buddy to do work for you. I got him back here to organize, and it still looks the same, to be honest. So what I've been doing is loading the Bobcat. It doesn't look like anybody's fishing. Please, maybe there's. So I've been loading up my father's Bobcat, and he's been dumping it over the fence. That way it's a little bit more hidden. So I got another one of those. They're pretty heavy, those things. That piece is heavy. You guys remember? He's in the front. Got a bunch of brake routers and stuff. This is going to get covered in snow pretty soon, so I don't know what I'm going to do. I just can't get the money to take by scrapping. Right now, just things aren't looking good, which sucks. So I'm probably gonna work on these cans and balls, and maybe I'm gotta try and get that stuff out of the back of my truck. But I have like 3 fans in the back there, and I forget what else. There's quite a bit, anyways. Good little load. Bunch of aluminum still. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, this thing right here. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of all these things. So the pump is an electric start. So I gotta figure out what's wrong with that. Then I'll sell that probably. I don't want. My father, he has pumps, so he doesn't need it either. This pan, I've been debating if I should keep it. I'm not into keeping stuff I find in the, especially something you gotta cook on. But it was in a thing of recycling. Yeah, it was in a bag of recycling, and all the recycling, I noticed the labels were ripped off, and it looks like the bottles were all like washed. So obviously this must have been washed at one time. I'm pretty sure these are pretty pricey pans, and nothing really looks wrong with it except just a little bit of a mark there, or burn mark, or I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a little bit there too, or whatever. I'll just put in my aluminum. I don't even want to like use it. I'm not that much of a cooker anyways. And then look at those beauties. Found these 3 when I found that big motor that weighs more than transmission. That was a boat. So these, I'm pretty sure, are like $300 batteries. They're commercial batteries. Commercial 3 something 1000cc. Yeah. Really great find. So I might keep those for my battery bank. In case you guys are wondering what that is. It's basically when you have solar panels and wind turbines and water turbines and whatever else that produces power, and you're putting DC, or you got, like, you know, store that battery power. That's what the battery bank is for. We were gonna put in the back over there somewhere once we get cleaned out. Like, there's just so much. It's not worth scrapping them, to be honest. Like, I bet you they just stopped. I don't know, who knows, maybe not stopped taking a charge, and that's why they threw them out. I can get them restored for $30 a battery, so technically I only paid $30 a battery for $300 batteries. I could sell them if I wanted to right now, so. But I don't really want to, because it would cost so much to replace them, so not really worth it. So, official thing is the pan is probably going to just go in my aluminum. I'll break off the handle. So when you take off the handles, I did this last time. When you take off the handles, did they take that as what, dirty aluminum, or like, I don't know. I don't even know what he took my pans as last time. I don't got much now, but jeez, it's gross. And then I said in my last video, I almost scrapped this, and I was thinking, you know, I can make a wind turbine, put it on the roof. So anyways, all you do is you just start from here, and you go straight out with some panels, probably something like light but sturdy. So I don't know what that would be, maybe a little bit of a thicker piece of aluminum, straight out to about here. And then you do that again on this side, straight out. That way it catches the wind, but you'd probably do it the other way. So so it spins counterclockwise. Because our wind comes literally sometimes straight from the back. I don't know. It already has a bearing and stuff. I'll take the casters off it, and yeah. So that was pretty good. I found that. I didn't even think of that at the beginning. I was like, oh, when I see now, I was like, hey, that could be actually a vertical wind turbine. Yeah. So we put this tarp on a couple days ago. Not all the way, as you can see, and this is just gonna hold back the snow so I can do cans in there, but I don't think it's gonna work, to be honest. That side's covered up pretty nice, but this side, like, there's a hole there, and like, I don't even know if I'm going to do cans and bottles in the wintertime. I think I'll just freeze if I do. I know Thumbprint does it, but that's what he's riding on the whole time. I can do scrap metal and stuff, and hopefully one of these guys get back to me on this job or whatever. So I'll see you guys in the next video, I guess. There's nothing really I gotta show you. I don't think. I'll try and make another video. This one I had to do on the other phone because my other phone, I got 2 Samsung phones. This one I just use for calling, texting, internet. The other one is for videos, and the same thing if I get Wi-Fi with that one, because it's not really activated. But that one doesn't, it's out of storage, so I have to use this one. I don't like using this one because my father uses it too, so if he takes in, there's a, you know, video on it, he might delete it by accident. Hopefully he doesn't. Yeah, so I'll yeah, I've been liking your guys' videos. I like how Scrapping Possum, well, I got a couple minutes left anyways, but Scrapping Possum, he did a couple shout outs and stuff. That's nice, you know, when you actually take the time out of one of your videos. You know, some people don't even like watching that stuff, but when you take the time out of your, oh look, nice little piece of copper too. But anyways, when you take the time out of your videos to acknowledge what other people's have succeeded at, you know, like some of those scrappers have been going a lot longer than a lot of us, you know, like I think I've only been doing it for, I don't know, I think less than scrapping pallet man, but that's YouTubing. I've been doing scrapping my whole life, but in smaller things. Like if back when I was a kid, if I found this in a ditch, I would keep that because I know my dad used to be a professional welder, you know, so that kind of stuff I used to keep. And I used to keep like any piece of metal I found, even the like light iron. And my dad would just shake his head because, you know, I'd be bringing all this like crap home. And so anyways, yeah, so it's real nice that some scrappers do that. I know some scrappers don't because they're just so busy between life, family. Like some of us have family, some of us don't, you know. Hopefully you'll see the rest of this video here. It's 16 minutes now, so sometimes it doesn't do that. Yeah. Those gearboxes and that, some of them are pretty hard to knock apart. One gearbox there, it's a chain driven, whatever, reducer or something. It's kind of giving me a little issues. I popped it apart and it's not staying apart. I don't know, like not like falling apart. So I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Huh?